Okay, good morning, everybody. It's morning here in Dallas, Texas. Please say hello to us so we know where you're from, which city, which country, and maybe let me know, have you done Tai Chi before, what style, and you can chat as we go. I'll respond to you when I finish this training today. Today is the first day that I decided to do a 6 sessions of Wu Hao Tai Chi. It's a very basic form that everybody can follow. There are other YouTube there are other YouTube video that I have in my channel. You can also look at those video too. But today I will bring you from the beginning to the end of the 8 move. Will be done in 6 sessions, and we will complete it. And if you are interested in sending us the video that you have trained, we'll be happy to look at it and actually give you comments of what you need to work on and how well you do, and what kind of details you need for your future training. I have also decided today actually to give you a certificate. If you complete this 6 session, you have to complete all 6 of them. You start off with the first one, and you watch how I teach today, and you try to follow. And then you train by yourself, and we want you to send a video to us every week, so we can look at your practice. Of course, we are checking to see if you're doing your homework, So we want to make sure you're doing your homework so that our time here is well spent for you. And send us the video, and towards the end of the 6 sessions, we would want you to perform the 8th movement in the video. By the way, the video is going to be a private video. It's only me and you get to see it, no one else does. It will not be posted without your permission. If we do post it, but we'll probably try not to post it for sure. So we'll give you a certification of completion. Basically, I want people to know that you can do Tai Chi online. But I know many masters, many sifus have said that, oh, you have to learn from a teacher. That's true. You have to learn from teacher life. I agree with them. But I think it can be done online. Maybe not at the higher level, but I think the basic level, it can be done online. And I want to prove it that it can be done online because I've been doing it online with many people and it works. So, but this is the first time I'm doing it because we have this coronavirus and it is a lockdown in many countries. In some cities, and as a matter of fact, in Dallas, we are locked down for 2 weeks. So I figured that I'll do this video for people who are at home, that way they have something to do, So my plan is to do this video twice a week. So we do on Saturday in the morning here in Dallas, about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we do it on Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we'll do it every Saturday and Tuesday, Saturday and Tuesday, and we'll be done. It's Texas time at 9 a.m. I'm not sure what time is your country, but you can figure it out. Okay, how's everybody? All right, are you ready? All right, how many people we got there?
7.
All right, good. There's 7 people online right now. So we're gonna get started. Please give us a thumb up and let me know where you are. And that way we know our population of people watching us. I told a lot of my students in overseas about this, but I just informed them yesterday. So hopefully they get to see it. If they don't see it, they can always watch it later. Okay, first of all, we're gonna do a quick stretching. That way you can do at home as many stretching as you want. We always bend our knees, we just stretch, very simple. In Wu Hao Tai Chi, we don't have to stretch a lot because we don't do deep stance, so it's not too bad. So it doesn't hurt the knee too much, and it's really good when you don't have time to stretch. But of course, you can still stretch because our training is part of the stretching, And then we turn the waist. Of course, you can follow me if you want, or you can just watch. We turn the waist, and we turn the waist this way. So we kind of warm up the joints. We just warm the knee and the ankle, and now we are warming up the hip. And we warm up the shoulder. and then we turn around on the shoulder, and we swing the arms, swing the arm, and we just relax. This video is going to be about 15 to 25 minutes the most, sometimes 20 minutes, all depend on what I'm teaching. Today we might go a little bit longer because we have to explain a lot of stuff. Okay, as you can see on my floor here, I have the square on my floor. And the square is to show you how I place my foot. Very simple. So if I place my foot this way, so it's straight on the line you can see here. So that way my foot is straight. All right. If I turn this way, it's a 45 degrees turn. So we use here to measure. So that's a 45 degrees turn. In Wu Hao Tai Chi, all our movements are 45 degrees angle. So that's how we angle our body. So it's very important that you know it's 45, so you have to imagine, you have to calculate mindfully at 45 degrees, And we always use a clock time to know which direction we are going. If I'm facing in the front, that's at 12 o'clock. If I'm facing this front of this banner here, this is 12 o'clock. So where you face is very important to decide the clock time, the 12 o'clock time, So the 12 o'clock to me in the front is I'm facing you. That's my 12 o'clock. Okay, on the right is 3 o'clock. On the left is 9 o'clock. In the back, it's 6 o'clock. Okay, and the other direction is a 45 degrees angle, like I said. So it will be 1:30, 10:30, 4:30, 7:30. So there's 8 clock time, excuse me, that you need to know. The reason is because that's the direction. Because a lot of people want to ask, how much exactly you need to turn? How much exactly you need to turn? Well, I cannot say, well, just turn facing this way. It don't work, because it don't work in America. They want to know exactly. So I said, okay, turn to 9 o'clock, turn to 3 o'clock, or your body face at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So we use this clock time because the clock time is the best direction to show where you face and which direction you're going. Okay. So the first thing we're trying to learn is how to on a footwork. In Wu Hao Tai Chi, I use certain word. I call this pivoting. Pivoting means the toes is on the ground. It's pivoting. I call this rotating. Rotating is on the heel. Pivoting is on the toes or the ball of the foot. That's what it is. So from here, as you can see, the angle when we stand, it's about 1 feet away. 1 feet away, and we stand straight. And then we bend our knees. Okay, we're gonna do the shifting exercise, and we shift to the left. You see that from here, I shift to the left. So if I make a bigger stance like this, I shift to the left. That's what I meant. Because the stance is smaller, so the stance is smaller, we shift to the left. And then we pivot, and we turn like this. So we turn. So when I say turn, I use the foot, the toes, or the ball of the feet. So I turn, and I step forward. So from here, in Wu Hao Tai Chi, we don't step forward like that. Forgot to mention, Wu Hao Tai Chi is a small frame Tai Chi. Our frame is not very big, it's small. It's very small, it's very direct, it's very focused, it's very centered towards the enemy. We don't make those big movements to impress anybody. So we are very, very serious, we look very serious, very boring sometimes, people think, but I don't think so because I'm enjoying myself. So they may think I'm boring, who cares, So basically, so we turn, so we pivot on our foot, on a ball of it, and we step forward, and we shift forward. Instead of that, we shift forward. And when we shift forward, we don't shift too much. See, that's too much. So the knee have gone too much to the toes. So it doesn't pass the toe. So if you shift forward, you're able to see your toes in the front of your foot. And then we shift back, halfway, we rotate, So we rotate back in the front, and we shift forward. We bring this left foot forward, and we step forward. So I'm going to do from the back so you can follow me. So you can follow me. So from here we bend our knees, and we shift to the left, and we turn, pivot on your right foot. We step forward and shift forward. We step back halfway, we rotate, and we'll bring the left foot over. We step forward slowly and mindfully. We step back, we rotate, and we bring this foot forward, and we shift forward. So in front of me is 12 o'clock, so I'm going to 1:30. So my right foot is going to 1:30, as you can see, and we shift back, and my right foot turn to 12 o'clock, and we bring my left foot over, and left foot forward is facing at 10:30, as you can see. So we do it one more time. Okay, and you just follow me, I'm not going to say anything. Okay, that's very simple. You can do as part of your homework. One thing I want to tell you that while we are doing this, we always have to keep our body straight. Why do we need to keep our body straight? Because we want to keep our spine straight. When I say keeping the body straight, I mean this whole thing has to be straight. The chest cannot go out like that. That's not straight. That's sticking out. So it has to be sticking out, and then you relax to keep it straight. And the chin, not stick out like that, not look down like that, and you just bring your chin in gradually. And this butt cannot tuck out, and you just tuck in slowly. So your whole spine is straight. So when the spine is straight, the energy can travel, to the body, to the spine easily. That's the belief system in Tai Chi. That's why keeping your body straight is always good for posture, that's for sure. So the entire form of practicing keeping your body straight is going to help you to make your body feel the energy at ease. And you're going to feel very silent from the inside, and you're going to feel very relaxed. So that's the whole purpose of doing Tai Chi. So while you're practicing Tai Chi, you don't talk to someone, you don't get on the phone, you don't put on something. You can always use music if you want to help you, that's not a problem. A lot of people do that, I'm not against it, but don't listen to the music while you are practicing, but use it more as a background noise, that kind of stuff. So we're going to do our first move, all right? Our first move is, so we start like this. So we put our feet together, and we'll put our feet on the side. We step to the side, so we step to the side, and we keep our body straight. We keep our chin in. Then we bend our knees, and we raise our hand. You see that? You make sure this is parallel, all right? I'm going to turn here. So we bend our knees and we raise our hand. You can see it. And make sure this is parallel. And you keep an angle here. I'm going to do it from here. You bend your knees and you raise your hand slowly. All right. One more time. You start bending, your hands start moving. And when you finish bending, your hands also finish. So they all move together. We all move together. We bend our knees and we raise our hand. And we finish. So it's very simple. This is the beginning of Tai Chi. It's like you're embracing a tree. There's an application to it. By the way, Tai Chi is studied as a martial arts in the past. When Tai Chi was founded, it was a martial arts. It wasn't some kind of crazy exercise that people do in the park. No, it's a very personal martial arts that was trained 200 over years ago. But because the effectiveness of Tai Chi have helped people to have better posture, better energy, and better health, it's kind of later change into teaching like for health, you know. And I do it that way. So you can learn Tai Chi for health. You can even socially learn Tai Chi. You can also learn Tai Chi like a martial arts. And you can also do research on Tai Chi, okay? So in terms of physical therapy, the kind of research if you want to do it, okay? So we bend our knees and we raise our hands slowly. Slowly. All right, that's our first move. And we shift to the left like we just did. And we turn and we pivot on the right foot. You see that? This right foot. As I pivot, my hand rises on the right foot. And I bring both hands down. And I put a right foot forward. And we step forward. Okay? All right, I'm gonna face this side. So you follow first, and I'll face in the front, that way you can see the detail. So you know what to do. Okay. We bend our knees and we raise our hand. We shift to the left and we turn. And we pivot. We'll bring both hands down. We do a right leg forward and shift forward. By the way, you're facing a 130. We shift back, sorry. We bring your right hand. You match with your left hand. You bring it down slowly. And you do an open close. And you take half step. And you check to make sure this and this is the same level. Okay, one more time. We bend our knees and we raise our hand. We shift to the left and we turn. And we sink. And do a right leg forward. And we shift forward gradually. And you make sure this right hand, the fingertip is about your eyebrows height for this move. This is called lazy to tie coat. You bring your right hand back, you match with your left hand, you bring it down, you do an open close, you do half step. Okay, one more time. Just say it from Jimmy. Okay. One more time. You're going to take sideways so you can see me. We bend our knees and we raise our hand. As you can see, this is the same level. We shift to the left and then we turn. We pivot on the right foot. So heel is up, keeping both hands in the center. And we sink. And you put right leg forward. And we shift forward. Okay. I want you to focus on the palm. Focus on the palm. You bring your right hand back. You match with the left hand. And you bring it down. And do an open close. You do a half step. Very good. Okay. So I want to practice the open close. I want you to feel the energy. So I want you to face this way. I want you to face this way. I want you to face 10:30. Actually, it doesn't matter which direction you're facing. I want you to practice this open close. Imagine you're holding a ball like this, not like this, kind of halfway, and not like this either. So it's just like that. And you bring your right hand down, bringing your waist, shifting back. So you bring it back, all the way down, shift all the way back. So it's about 80% of the weight is in the back of your foot. And you bring it back, and you feel the energy in the palm, and you do an open close, and you do a half step, slowly and enjoying yourself, keeping your whole body straight. Make sure this and this are the same level, same thing. You bring it back, slowly, and you try to feel the energy in the palm. Focus on your palm, like your palm is touching the air. and you're going to feel something. If you are practicing with me, and please let us know, do you feel something tingling, some cool feeling, some warm feeling in your hands? Okay? Are you feeling? Let us know if you feel something. If you don't feel anything, let us know so we can help you and practice it. You sit back and bring both hands back all the way down. You do an open close. You do half step. You step back slowly. See, if you sit all the way back, this body is straight. Open, close, and half step. Try to feel the palm. You feel tingling, you feel warm, you feel some air blowing in your hand, all kind of good feeling, and you just enjoy yourself. And you can practice this at home, just this move if you want. If you're not feeling good, you can just practice this move if you want. And basically, you practice it as you go, whenever you wanted to do it at your own time. All right, so we try to do the lazy to Thai code also. So again, we bend the knees and we raise our hands slowly. We shift to the left and we turn and we sink. We bring the right hand down, we do a right leg forward, and we shift forward. All right, and you can keep practicing this. You bring it down and shift forward. Just this move. You can do that at home. And you bring your right hand back. You match it. You bring it down. You do an open close. You do half step. And you check this and this the same level. For the open close, you check the wrist. You see where my beads are? Make sure it's the same level as your hand. So over here, you make sure your whole body is facing forward at 130. This hand is here like holding a ball. My waist is facing 130. My hip, my toes, my knee, my hip, my shoulder, my face, the entire body is facing the enemy at 130. There's no chance to run away. So because of the intent is towards your opponent. So this move has a lot of intent. Just watch, it has a lot of intent. When we bend our knees, we raise our hand. There's a lot of intent. Mindfully, you focus on your palm and your legs. And then you turn. You focus on your toe and your waist. And then you sink. You focus on your lower body and you shift forward. Lower body, shift all the way to the upper body. And you bring your right hand back. You match with your left hand, and then you bring it down. And you do an open close, and we do half step. We do a few more. I'm not going to say anything, you can just follow me. Okay, I'll do one from the back. I'll do one on the side. the one on this side. Okay, so it's very simple. First two move. You may have a question about breathing. How do you breathe? Are you breathing? Of course I'm breathing. I'm breathing all the time. But I'm breathing very quietly. Okay? I do not want you to breathe according to how the movement should be done for now, because that's a higher level of training. For now, because you're trying to understand how you move, how your body is structured, how your body is mechanically moved from this side to that side. So you're very busy focusing on your movement, so let your breathing be natural. So don't try to hold your breathing, don't try to breathe too much or too little, just make it naturally while you're doing it. So very simple, practice at home whenever you can, anytime, especially with this lockdown. You got nothing to do at home besides watching TV, reading a book, playing with your kids, talking to your parents, whatever. You're getting bored. A friend of mine in Malaysia told me he's getting bored. I told him to get on and watch me how to do Tai Chi. Hopefully he's watching me. You know, he's my high school mate, you know, classmate back then. And so anyway, please practice this. My plan is to do every Saturday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning in Texas. We'll do for about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, maybe sometime 15 minutes. Today a little bit longer, like I said. So this is going to help you. I mean, it looks very simple. Of course, you just do a little bit, you expect miracle to happen. But believe me, if you just do open, close, lazy to tight code, that movement I show you, you're going to feel so relaxed, you're going to feel so good. You can practice every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. Every time you're not feeling good, practice. You're down, you practice. You're depressed, you practice. You're happy, you practice. If you're drunk, you can still practice. It's really good for you because it's all about being silent for the next 5-10 minutes in your life, in your body, and you spending quality time to your organs. Like I mentioned earlier, there's 5 major organs in your body. You know, the kidney, the liver, the heart, the spleen, and the lungs. I call them your angels. These are the 5 organs that produce energy because there's meridian travel around them. And this energy is going to help build your immune system. We need really strong immune system beside from eating, beside from sleeping, beside from mindfulness, meditation. We need to move. Of course, you can exercise. But Tai Chi is a little bit different because Tai Chi involved with the mind and the body move together as one. It's the yin, which is the mind, the yang, which is the body. So they put together and move. And when you move, you're mindfully involved with your body to get the true spirituality, in my opinion. So Tai Chi has nothing to do with any religion. You can be a Christian, you can be a Buddhist, you can be a Taoist, you can be a Hindu, you can be a Muslim, like I said. Anybody can learn Tai Chi, and it doesn't affect your religion. It's non-religious at all. So a lot of people get worried because they see the yin and yang symbol. Oh, maybe that's a Taoist. No, it's not. Yin and yang symbol. Tai Chi means, we usually say Tai Chi, but actually it should be Tai Chi Chuan, Tai Chi boxing, or Tai Chi martial arts, Tai Chi means yin and yang. So it's yin and yang together, move together as one to give you the absolute power. Okay, that's all I got to say. Please be safe. Please stay home. Don't go out for the next 2 weeks or a month, whatever countries you're in. We need to preserve your life for longevity. That's what I believe. And I'm going to be here for a long time, by the way. A lot of my people worry about, we don't know how long you're going to live. I plan to live at least 108 years old. So the virus is not going to come into me because I'm going to keep on practicing my Tai Chi to stay healthy, to stay happy, and to stay harmony. So it's very important that we have these 3 features. You notice that I never put the word wealth in there. You can have all the wealth. If you don't have the health, you can't spend it because it's gone. So I think Tai Chi has very high intrinsic value. That's why, because it creates Chi, this intrinsic energy, I call it Chi. That intrinsic value is so valuable, it is more valuable than your wealth. We can live on minimum wealth. Of course, it's good to have a lot of money, but your health is very important because only with your health you can enjoy your wealth. Okay? Thank you guys. Thank you ladies. Thank you everybody for watching my video today. Please take care of yourself. Be safe for this coronavirus. Let's fight it. Let's kill it and let our life move forward. Thank you.